Hi, and welcome to the Commons. I'm Scott Crandall, and today we'll be hearing Steve Angrisano sing his song, Emmanuel. Hey, Steve.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
I'm great. It's great to have you here.
Good to
again.
be here in Portland.
From Dallas, right?
Yes, from home. Long enough flight to get food on the airplane. So that's
Perfect.
good. That's good. Always good to come here to OCP.
Well, great. Well, we're so happy to have you here.
Thanks.
And, you know, this song is a really strong song.
Thank you.
You've taken the Antiphons from the 8th century. You've repackaged them in a way that is exciting and compelling. This famous hymn. I can't wait to use it in my parish. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But tell us a little bit about,
Sure.
Emmanuel, Advent, what it means to you, what your thought process was.
Yeah, and writing the song. And for people who don't know, the antiphons are what you would think of probably as the song O Come, Emmanuel.
Right, yes, sure.
That's essentially another song that uses those. And I've always loved that song, and I love Advent is I think my favorite time in the church. And I do say jokingly sometimes when I'm doing a parish mission or something that I love Advent because it's like Lent without the guilt, and
Okay.
and it's a little bit of a joke, but it's a little bit true that Advent has like we say in liturgy, we wait in joyful hope, a joyful expectation. And I wanted to write a song you could pray. That's for sure. And for me, if I can't close my eyes and just sing it and feel like I'm not just singing words but praying, then I'm not ready to stop yet. And with this song, I wanted to write a refrain that you could just sing and pray, and incorporate those same words into something that has a little bit more of that joyful expectation sort of tone to it.
Right, yeah.
And I do use my family quite a bit as guinea pigs, so I will say.
How do they feel about that?
Well, depends on that can go either way. Okay. But mostly, if my youngest son and my wife, I'll sing it for them and say, sing it with me. And if they can't get it after a couple of tries, then I've decided probably I have not written the right song. And,
Sure.
And they, I remember the moment that I sang this and they sang it back. They're like, oh, this is new. It's, and I really think when a new song has some sort of sense of familiarness to it, you're like, wow, I can sing that as if I knew it.
One of the best compliments you can get as a composer is if people say, "Isn't that song already written?"
Yeah.
Not like they think of another song specifically, but they just feel like that song must have been around for a long time.
Yeah. I think a lot of times it's how a melody leads you to the next note.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you know what's coming and you're always right, then the composer has given you a roadmap.
They've done a good job. Yes.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Well, I'm excited about this piece because we're going to use it at my parish.
Great.
And we do O Come, Emmanuel every year. A lot of times we'll do it as an introit with each verse, one verse, 1 week. The second Sunday of Advent, we'll do the next verse and so forth.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Takes you on a journey.
Yeah, and that works well. But it's time to change it up. And this is a perfect opportunity.
Great.
They're going to love singing it. It's fun to sing. It's got a strong melody. So great work.
Thank you. Nice.
And I can't help but ask you about something on your guitar. There's two capos here, not one. And I have a feeling that's not a mistake.
As soon as you said it, I knew what you were going to say.
That's not a mistake, is it?
No, it's not a mistake. I didn't. If I did a video without explaining this one time, and I got a lot of emails like, "What are you doing? I can't do that." And actually, just to be clear, you can just play the music as written in standard tuning. That the chords are very simple: G, D, B minor kind of thing.
Yeah.
This capo, as you can see, covers only some of the strings, and it imitates a tuning that guitar players would know as dadgad, which is like the names of the tuning of the string, D, A, D, G, A, D.
Okay, yes, right.
It really only works, though, on the second fret, since there's some open strings and some capoed strings. So if you keep coming further up, you've got to put
gotta move
another
both.
Right.
Okay.
So you have to keep it two from the bottom, and I'll show you the difference. Like this is a D, which is nice, but in the open tuning, you get kind of that open ring, and same thing with the G, which is fine, but open tunings have a lot of droning notes. That's why you hear it in Irish music a lot.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the capo, as opposed to tuning your guitar, I think particularly for liturgical musicians is, I can put the capo on, get that sort of open tuning sound, and then take it off and be back where I was. Where if you tuning your guitar during Mass is a perilous adventure.
That can lead to some stressful times.
Bad moments. I've had those. That's why I did this.
Right, perfect. Well, I can't wait to hear it when you play it. That's going to be a really great sound.
Yeah,
well, speaking of, why don't you share the
play
song with us, Steve?
You got it.
I'm
Thanks.
so excited.
Thanks.
Come, Emmanuel, Son of God, appear. Heaven and earth rejoice. Salvation is drawing near. Salvation is drawing near. Oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. Come, Emmanuel, Son of God, appear. Heaven and earth rejoice. Salvation is drawing near. Salvation is drawing near. Oh, come, desire of nations, bind in one the hearts of humankind. Make all our sad divisions cease, and be for us the King of peace. Come, Emmanuel, Son of God, appear. Heaven and earth rejoice. Salvation is drawing.